Well, right now, just sort of waiting on some rain to move into the area. There's been a few sprinkles here in Springfield. Looks like we've got some additional light showers coming in out of northeast Oklahoma, now getting into southwest Missouri. Also seeing a few isolated showers north of Highway 54. There's been some thunderstorm activity here north of I-70, and this looks to be the prime spot for any thunderstorm activity, at least overnight tonight. And a few of those storms could be strong enough to produce some hail. It looks like that threat area would tend to be near and north of Highway 54 or closer to I-70. So places like Versailles, got to watch out there for maybe a strong thunderstorm that might produce some hail, possibly up to quarter size. Anything there, though, is going to tend to be very isolated in nature. Notice this is all north of the warm front, on the cool side of that front. Further south, it's warm across southern Missouri and northern Arkansas. And it looks like with storms coming in from the west early in the day on Wednesday, that's going to be the prime area for any severe weather during the day into the early evening on Wednesday. And you can see we've got this slight risk area, or level 2 out of 5 risk area, from northwest Arkansas into southeast Missouri. That makes sense. It looks like how this thing is going to go tomorrow is we're going to see storms moving into southwest Missouri, northwest Arkansas at the start of the day. And those are going to push up I-44. And that is going to cause rain-cooled air to push south and southeast. And that's going to force the focus for higher instability and higher severe weather chances to the south into northwest Arkansas and southeast Missouri for maybe the afternoon and evening hours. As far as severe weather hazards, I think hail up to quarter size and maybe some locally damaging wind gusts. That's mostly what we're going to see, and I think that any reports of that are going to tend to be very widely scattered. There will also be a very limited tornado risk on the warm side of that boundary of rain-cooled air that's going to be dropping southeast. We're also going to have to watch out for some flooding, at least a localized risk of flooding. We're going to see waves of thunderstorms, and that's going to dump some very heavy rainfall over parts of southern Missouri and northern Arkansas. So this is 7 o'clock in the morning. Again, storms already moving across southern Missouri and northwest Arkansas. Additional storms maybe off to the west. All that kind of pushes up the interstate. This is noon. And at this point, because of the rain-cooled air, we're probably looking at a boundary getting forced to the southeast. So this becomes the area right in here where I think we have a focus for any severe weather potential going through the afternoon on Wednesday. The severe weather threat should wind down, I think, early Wednesday evening. But even after that, on the rain-cooled side of that boundary, we're going to continue to see waves of showers and thunderstorms. That's going to continue to dump rainfall throughout the night, Wednesday night. Thursday, the showers should taper off, I think, pretty early in the day, and then we'll find mostly cloudy skies. Looking at rainfall totals, notice it's along and south of I-44 where most of the rain is going to fall through Thursday morning. Many spots in here picking up 2 to 3 inches of rain, locally more than 3 inches. Here in Springfield, we're going to sort of be on the northern side of that, and I could see us picking up maybe around an inch of rainfall with lighter amounts north of I-44. We are going to go with that weather aware day for Wednesday for that severe weather risk that, again, will mainly be south of the interstate. Thursday looks quieter. Friday looks quiet for most of the day, but watching for another round of strong to severe storms overnight Friday night. It looks like that risk kind of starts up maybe sometime early Friday evening, but really should ramp up late Friday evening into the early morning hours on Saturday. It looks like, though, Mike, that wave moves out very quickly, and I think by Saturday morning sunrise, the severe weather threat's east of us, and the weekend looks quiet.
Just in time for a nice weekend. Haven't had any aware days in a while, and now we've got 2, so this is a sign that it is March.
And it looks like maybe next Tuesday, a week from now, we could be in for more heavy rain and possible severe weather.
Plenty to keep the eye on.